Hello everybody. This here is another one of those weeds that I really don't pull out unless it's in my way. Because, if I don't have to put time and energy into growing something I like to eat, why would I? This right here, of course, is wild lettuce. And we're in the middle of March pretty much, so they're bolting and blowing their seed everywhere. Which I don't mind one bit. There's the seed. Very, pretty large plants. They do really well pretty much anywhere. Poor soil, anything that's disturbed. They get about 4 feet tall. And of course, as with anything, you want to harvest the leaves when they're nice and young and tender. Preferably when it's still kind of in its low growing form. It's got the little basal rosette on the ground before it starts pushing up. And that's when it's best to eat. But even these, you can still pick some of these leaves off and boil them for a little bit, and they taste pretty good. Now there's this, and then there's the sow thistles, but you can tell the difference because sow thistle are much more prickly and more stiff on the leaf, where these are pretty tender, pretty soft leaves. And of course, I know because somebody's going to ask, yes, that white sap is purported to be, let's see if it focuses there. There you go. Medicinal. If you know what you're doing with it. I'm not going to talk about that, but it is worth looking up if you want the medicinal properties of wild lettuce. Me, I just like using it because it makes an amazing green, nice tender leaves in your salad for a little bit of bitterness. Or just blanch it and stir fry it up in some butter, over some rice. Real good. And there's another little one right here. This bed just got cleaned. Getting ready to plant it out in some beans, but there you go. 2 plants that I left. They don't hurt anything. They're almost done for the year. Here in Florida, they pretty much grow between November and February. Best time to harvest them. And then even when they bolt, you can eat some of the older leaves, but not as good as when they're younger. Wild lettuce, guys. Definitely a plant you want to know, depending on where you live and what zone, is the time of year. But basically here in the U.S., this is in one state or another growing all year round. So it's worth noting. Because if you're up north, you got it in the summer and spring. If you're in Florida, you've got it in the winter, especially for those, lovely traveling snowbirds. Might be worth knowing. But I don't know what else to say about it. Just another wild edible green that everybody should know. Wild lettuce. There's another big one over by my greenhouse. Let me go film that one for you. And here we go. Here's the other one. This is a big one. It's actually almost as tall as I am. This right here this is eye level for me. So it is, almost 6 feet tall. My eyes are like the bottom of the camera there. It actually staked this one up a little bit because it was following my walkway. And even though they are weeds, like I said, they take no care from me, but they are a delicious green. So I kind of helped this one a little bit. And like I said, I don't mind it growing when it's out of the way. So there you go. Nice big specimen here of wild lettuce. Besides growing food, guys, everybody should know what they're looking for when it comes to wild edibles. See you later. Keep an eye out for some wild lettuce. It's got a bite compared to its cultivated form, but still very tasty and nutritious. Everybody should know it.